Hello there guys, and happy new year. Hope you guys are excited to be entering this new year. I know I am. I feel like a lot of people are. 2020 has been absolutely insane, crazy with all the things that have happened, pandemic, all the tragedies and stuff like that. Well, here's to hoping that 2021 is better on a global scale for everybody, that you guys can live your best lives, and hopefully we can get over this whole thing and get things back to how it normally would be. I want to thank first off everybody, every single one of you, for your support on this channel. I started up YouTube again this last year. I can't say this year because this year is 2021. Last year in 2020 I started kind of uploading again, uploading playthroughs, because I really just love, I truly do love recording and sharing my experiences. I find that I really can't play a game without live streaming it or making a YouTube video out of it or something. And that's not because of me wanting to have content. It's literally because I mean, you guys know I talk a lot, and I like to share my experiences. I like to get other people's opinions and see their insight on what they thought of certain moments, and just really having that collective thinking and conversation about things that I enjoy is such a pleasure. And it's been something that I love to do since I was 14 years old. I've been creating content. So I just want to say thank you guys, all to you who support me. We hit 100K, which is something that I never saw coming in my life ever. I wasn't even honestly I wanted YouTube to do well and just start doing well again, but I didn't expect it to do this well. So thank you guys so much, and I appreciate every one of you. I really do. And thank you for the support. Thanks for people who leave encouraging comments, and I hope that I can continue to make content that you enjoy going into the new year. Hope I can make more content, be more consistent. And I've taken the steps to do that. I'm not say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be more consistent and not upload for a week. I've taken steps. We're taking the steps to be better this year. So I'm really looking forward to this year and what it holds. And just thank you guys so much for 100K. It's absolutely insane. And we hit it in 2020 before 2021 ended. So I don't know, maybe we can get to 200K or maybe not. I don't know. It'll happen. It'll happen. If not, it'll not. That's totally fine. But I decided to do a Q&A for you guys, for all the new people who want to get to know me. And I thought it'd be fun. You guys ask some questions, I can answer them, usual. So I'm going to be going off this community post that I've made. I'll try to make this video not too long, but long enough where a good majority of questions that maybe a lot of people want to hear get answered. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the questions. All right, question number 1. Were you scared your YouTube wouldn't go anywhere when you started? What situation were you in when you started YouTube? Like college student or high school, etc.? Well, no problem. Slice? I think it's Slice. I hope it's Slice. Probably not. Sorry if I got your username wrong. But I started YouTube in 2012. I know it doesn't seem like it because I've privated all the videos for a very specific reason. I don't know. I had that childish mindset, so my videos were, I feel especially annoying, but I know are kind of very dear to most people's hearts. But I started in 2012. I actually started by making Sims Let's Plays and Minecraft videos, and I started it just for fun. I watch YouTube videos myself. I thought they were fun. I wanted to do them, so I did, and I eventually gathered a following. I believe I got up to 30K or so on YouTube before I disappeared for a year or so. I kind of stopped doing YouTube my freshman year at college. I wanted to go a different path of a different type of audience. I felt my audience that I was gaining were obviously younger, and me going into college, I wanted to be able to relate to people my age, make content for people my age. So I stopped doing that, and I went to Twitch my sophomore year of college, and started streaming, trying to develop a new audience. A year after that, I think I didn't start doing YouTube again like fully and like consistently until last year. I feel like I would like to say last year, so 2020, and I just really like wanted to kind of get back into YouTube, mainly to kind of grow my Twitch stream more than my YouTube, if I'm being honest. Like Twitch isn't really good with discoverability, so I wanted to just post on YouTube so I can grow my community more that way as well. And I did not expect it to grow to 100k. I really didn't. I was just uploading playthroughs and hope that eventually maybe someone will see it and come to my stream and everything will be good and dandy. But definitely blew bigger than I expected to, and I'm so grateful for it, and I love doing YouTube just as much as I love to stream now. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back on the platform here doing my thing. Okay, Steven asks, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing? Well, I have my degree in public relations and a minor in general business. So I always told myself that if like all my content creation just went to the shithole and no one watched me anymore, everyone hated me, I would just use my experience and gaming and being in content creation as well as my degree and try to get a job somewhere in the gaming industry. Because like when I say I love gaming and everything, like I love it with a passion, and like I wanted to stay within the industry somehow, some way, because it's something I truly am passionate about, truly am interested in. And yeah, I probably would have done that. I've done a couple of internships before I went full time, and I probably, yeah, would have just went that route. Lincoln Alexander asked how I met Rico and who got me into the YouTube streamer life. Well, I feel like a lot of people ask me this question of how I met Rico. By the way, I want to like make this clear to you people out there in the universe that love to obsess over people's relationships. Me and Rico are not dating. We're friends. We're friends, like I'm friends with a whole other bunch of creators. My dating life will never be something that is going to be shown on social media or anything like that. People are rude. People are nosy. I don't want to deal with that. That's not my thing. You guys will know I'm married. But beyond that, I don't frankly think it's anybody's business. I'm very much here for the content, not here to date anybody. Just so we have that clear. I know that wasn't a question, but it's something I see all the time. So I met Rico on Twitter. Rico followed me. I followed him back. He needed help with streaming. I answered his questions. He wasn't a weirdo, so we became friends. And I wasn't a weirdo. But yeah, I find that like it's really rare to become or have genuine friendships and content creation. So I really value me and Rico's friendship. Yeah, he's great. He's a little weird at times, and sometimes I wish he wouldn't text me, but it's fine. And who got me into the YouTuber life? I watched a couple of people growing up. It really just stemmed from like YouTube Minecrafters and Simmers, like I has Cupquake or Queen. So yeah, that's really the main people that got me into YouTube. Just some older folks from back in the day that made Minecraft videos and Sims videos. Elijah asks, how many siblings do you have? If none, what is your funniest memory as a kid? Well, since you said if none, I'll answer that question. So I'll answer the first one because I do have siblings. I'm actually the oldest of four technically. And my sister, Brianna, my brother, Daniel, and my other sister, Gabby. So oldest of 4, but like we're not all like, it's like complicated, but we're all siblings and I love them. So that's all that matters. Techno asks, so happy for you. Question 1, will you buy the Persona 5 Funko Pops? Question 2, what do you enjoy doing on your spare time? Hell yeah. If I can get my hands on some Persona 5 Funko Pops, I'm gonna get them. I just haven't really looked into it, but if I see them, I'm purchasing them. And then as for my free time, usually I really work a lot of the time. So if I'm not working, I'm usually spending time with people or kind of watching Netflix. That's what you'll mainly find me doing, watching some video or Netflix, laying in bed doing nothing. Great way to pass some time, honestly, of being lazy. And yeah, pancakes or waffles, or are you an elite being that eats cinnamon French toast sticks? Well, Lammy, great question. But the thing is, I don't really eat breakfast foods. Okay, I know we already had like the issue with mac and cheese, but look, I'm just not a sweets person, and like breakfast foods are like basically like sweets, right? You know, you put syrup and like all of that shit on it, and I'm more of like a bagel person, or cereal. I know cereal's sweet, but like it's kind of different. I don't know how to explain. I'm trying to like make excuses for why I don't really prefer eating either of like any of those options, but like if I had to, I would pick waffles. Justin asks, if I have to live in one anime world, what would it be and why? You see, all the animes I watch are very dark and like not fun. I guess like My Hero Academia would be like the least scary world to live in, because like we all have powers or quirks. We all have those, and you know, at least we have the heroes that handle all the good stuff. But yeah, like Attack on Titan, never. Like I don't know, I feel like most anime worlds that I watch are not really happy. So let's go with My Hero Academia, because I feel like that's the least scary in my opinion. Corey asks, what is your most favorite food of all time? I love pupusas. If you guys don't know what pupusas are, they're a traditional Salvadorian dish, and it's something I love to eat. And okay, I also really like to eat beans and rice. I know that sounds weird, but like I grew up eating it. It's super cheap. It lasts you a whole week if you're eating by yourself. Like, yeah. So just very Hispanic foods. I love Mexican food. I mean, I like, you know, all sorts of like foods, but those are like my main like go-to like. 7 asks, has YouTube made you more self-aware about things you do on and off camera, and has it affect how you act? Well, I feel like I act how I've normally acted. Like, I guess the camera doesn't really change me much. I definitely am less, I feel like, emotional on camera versus off camera, and I think that's just like knowing I'm being filmed like kind of ruins it for me a little bit. But that's really it. Like I don't think I've changed. Like YouTube has helped me grow as a person in terms of like kind of understanding different perspectives of people, and you know, being more compassionate towards others. Because you kind of see on the internet nowadays how people can really forget, like, although you are typing to like a website and you don't necessarily see the person behind the account, you can definitely hurt them. So I've like been more self-aware of that, and also kind of just coming to better terms of how to deal with people who act that way towards me. But yeah, I haven't like personally like behaviorally changed, I feel like. But I don't know, maybe other people may feel differently, but like from my perspective, not really. SC asks, what race are you exactly? Just curious, because during the Miles playthrough, I thought you'd be a mix of Hispanic and Black. Well, I am, if you want to get into technicalities, I am half Black, half El Salvadorian. But like my Salvadorian side, it's like really like 25% El Salvadorian, 25% like Spaniard, because of colonization. But that is mainly what it is. So yeah, Devontae asks, huge achievement, happy for success. What motivates you to keep producing your content, or in general? Well, okay, so there's a series of things that motivate me, because it does get rough sometimes, especially when you're first starting out. Numbers can be extremely demotivating. It makes you feel like you're not going anywhere. It makes you feel like all this work you're putting into, because it's really hard. It's really hard to put a lot of work into a video or something, and it performs badly, or it doesn't go as you think it will, or people hate it or something like that. And it's hard to kind of overcome that slump and that freaking like nagging voice in your head about that. And my best advice, or what I typically get motivated off of, is you guys. Usually comments like how much you guys love my videos, like Persona, for example. Persona has been a really long playthrough for me to do, but seeing everybody's, even though it's a smaller amount of a viewer audience than majority of my other playthroughs, seeing people get excited for when I upload it, you know, talking about how they've been waiting to see it, like they've been loving my playthrough, and like just having people really support it motivates me to continue playing it. Although the game is great too, but like that also like really just helps with the playthrough. And it's really nice to see. Another thing that motivates me is kind of seeing my friends and other content creators. I used to get jealous and like comparative. I like mentally harm myself and get sad about seeing other people do well when I'm like not doing well. But in reality, like I could do just as well. I just need to put in the work, and that has also motivates me. Like I kind of change that energy to something more positive so that I can be a better version of myself and not worry about what other people are doing, and just do my damn thing and be proud of myself. Bryson asked how long I've been playing video games for, and I've been playing it since I was younger. I started with playing, like, from when I remember, I would play on my aunt's PlayStation 2. I would play San Andreas. I had the little printout sheet of all the cheats, and I would just cheat and go around killing people. I also had like SpongeBob Lights Camera Action. It was another game I like to play, and I kind of just grew up playing games with my family. And you know, originally there's a lot of games I haven't played because the gender roles were strong in my family, and majority of the games that like I kind of gotten or were introduced to were more like on the imagine babysitter, and like I literally play as a babysitter. So like, you know, I didn't really get to experience much, but as I got older and discovered the internet and was able to kind of explore more on Steam and stuff like that, I got way more into gaming, and I have a huge ass backlog, but I'm gonna catch up to everybody. I promise I will. Charts asks, how do you deal with the haters on YouTube, and what advice can you give a smaller YouTuber to grow quickly? If I'm being frankly honest, I don't really look at my YouTube comments anymore. The reason why is because I used to look at them all the time, and I mean I still do look at them from time to time. I try to, because I want to be able to respond to people who are nice, but it's very easy for a bad comment among 20 to really punch, but like not where it like hurts me, but more where it like annoys me, because it's usually something stupid and like you really want to respond to it. You really do, but like you shouldn't, because you shouldn't feed into them. My best advice, if you really want to, is to hide their comment and tell them to talk to a brick wall and say fuck them. But yeah, I personally just don't really look at them. It helps my sanity. I feel like every time I read a dumb / hateful YouTube comment, I lose brain cells, because it just comes, it's not under any merit. It's usually something just so stupid, and yeah, it just makes me lose brain cells. So I just try not to look at them. I try to wait until I'm done with a series to look at YouTube comments, or if it's like a one-off type video, I'll look then. But yeah, I don't really look at them that often, just to keep my peace of mind, because people can be really crazy and wild and rude. If you really want to talk to me though, check out my Twitch stream. I talk to people there, and you know, all the hateful weird people just get banned, and it's nice because I can call them an asshole, and you know, face to face. But what can you give a small YouTuber to grow quickly? Well, growing quickly shouldn't be really it shouldn't be the main concern, right? YouTube is unpredictable. It's hard to get into the algorithm. I don't even know. I don't remember how I started from scratch. So, I mean, like I sort of did, but like sort of didn't, you know what I mean? When I restarted doing YouTube, I still had maybe like 100 or so people watching me. And then, more people found me eventually through series. I guess my main advice to just grow, not quickly, but grow, would be to utilize the tags. There's many websites that help you kind of find the best relevant tags for your video. I use TubeBuddy, but it's a subscription-based thing, so I'm pretty sure there's some free ones out there. Also have, you know, appealing good thumbnails, and try to make your quality as best as you can, and upload consistently. Even if you get 0 views, still upload, because you never know what video that the YouTube algorithm will pick up and start showing to people. So always upload. Don't kill yourself like trying to upload all the time, but you know, upload when you can. And I mean, like when I was younger, I used to upload twice a day, every day. But that's because I freaking loved it, and I also would just like record it and like just throw it out to the world. I didn't like edit it or anything. So yeah, just do what makes you happy. People will come when the, you know, opportunity presents it to them. It's just the YouTube algorithm is crazy. This question's really cool. So Cameron asks, if you had a chance to create animated content, whether it's an animated version of yourself or whatever, what would it be? And what social media platform would you put it on? Well, if I could animate myself, I would want to do like some superhero type show, but like dark and gory, like kind of like Batman / anime vibes, dark anime vibes. And like a superhero, like beating ass villains that are crazy, ridiculous dystopian world. I think that'd be really cool and fun to see. I've always like wished to see myself in like a Marvel movie or a show or like literally anything. I feel like it's really cool, like see yourself in a different universe. So I think that'd be really cool. And I guess social media, I mean, YouTube would probably be the best to put it on. Yeah. Alex Williams asked, what was his favorite game I've played this year? And I have a couple that I feel like are pretty close to all the games I've enjoyed. Ghost of Tsushima was one game that I fucking loved so much. I love that game. Like, oh, I love Ghost of Tsushima. That was such a pleasure to play. Batman Arkham Knight was also very much a pleasure to play. It didn't come out this year, but I finally played it this year, and that was just really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. Well, those are my 2 main ones, I would say. My 2 main games that like I really like super duper like loved. Like, my god, yes, 10 out of 10. Gilbert asks, what's one game that you want to play that you haven't played yet? There's many games that I want to play that I haven't played yet. If you guys want to see a backlog video, give this video a like, or tell me in the comments down below and I'll consider it. This is gonna be our last question. There was many questions. Thank you for everyone asking questions, but this will be your last one. Renaissance Bernard asked, what was your least favorite and favorite game you've played so far? My least favorite game, I have to say, is Marvel's Avengers is my least favorite game. The reason why I say that is because I just really did not like it. Like, I feel like it was extremely disappointing. Just not the type of game I personally enjoy either way. And like the way it was kind of set up, like the way that a single player is played, it had a single player campaign mode, but like, you know, it also had that multiplayer aspects in it. Like I didn't like that. I did not like that. And the missions being like multiplayer, like anthem-y, not it for me, not it. So least favorite game I played, for sure, I really don't like it. And my favorite game is really hard to say because I actually love so many games, like so many. I played so many and I love so many, so I can't answer that one. But I guess my favorite types of games would be like open world games and like really story narrative games as well. Alright guys, I hope this has given you a bit more insight into me, who I am, what I'm about. Cheers to the new year. Thank you guys so much again for your support. I love you guys so much, and thank you for 100k. If you have any kind of like more talking style videos like this that you want me to record or see in the future, be sure to leave some suggestions down below. If you want me to expand on maybe like my favorite games, which ones do I really love and suggest, or my backlog list, or I don't know, something of the sort like that. Just let me know and I'll make a video like that in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a like. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you again for your support. I cannot wait for what 2021 has in hold for us. I love you guys so much, but I got a blast, so bye.